What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about a new game that I just recently found on Steam called Shatterline. This game is fairly new. It just came out early to mid-September, September 8th, I believe. It is in alpha stage right now, which is free to play through Steam. What caught my attention was some of the screenshots and the videos of the game itself. It reminded me so much of so many different titles that I've played in the past. I've played it for a little bit now, and it's very stable, very, very well put together. It's very reminiscent of Apex, Overwatch, Halo, Destiny. There's a little bit of Crisis mixed in there. It just has so many different influences, it seems to me. So what I really got interested in it for is because of the reviews were insane on the game. The reviews were almost 30,000 positive reviews for this game, which is just stunning to me. And after having played it, I can see why all the reviews are positive. It's just a really well put together game. So it's early access. It's in alpha stage. Supposedly it's going to release sometimes in 2023. At the moment, it's free to play. I don't know if it's going to be pay to play. Later on down the road after the alpha and the beta phases are over with. It is a pretty intense game. Pretty well done. They have their own Discord. You're welcome to join Discord and talk to the developers about the roadmap for the game, or any concerns or updates to the game in general, or even talk to other players about and get feedback from them, from the gaming community. Another thing that got my attention was the name of the company is called Frag Lab. It's an independent developer studio located in Kiev, Ukraine. And this next sentence got my attention. Never could we imagine that we could be making Shatterline in the middle of a war. So it speaks to the resolve and the resilience of the Ukrainian people, that they can actually develop a game while their entire world is crumbling down around them. It's just fascinating. It's just amazing that they could even have the wherewithal to do that. But they've made the game, put it out on Steam. It's been well received, heavily well received. So there's different ways to play the game. There's player versus environment. You have three real people that play in a co-op scenario: player versus environment, player versus AI, and you have to accomplish certain things throughout the game. Then they have player versus player, which is your traditional TDM, conquest, demolition, and escort. And so those are also a way to play the game. I'm going to launch the game here in just a second, so that way we can actually get into some of the actual settings and the menus and all the information about the game, and then we'll do a little bit of gameplay just to give you a little bit of a taste of what it's like. I encourage you to download this game. The minimum requirements and the recommended requirements aren't very intensive. Windows 10, i7, 12 gigs of RAM if possible. NVIDIA GeForce 1070. 8 gigs is probably okay, but any more 16 gig systems are quite common versus 8 gig. But you probably could still play it on low settings on 8 gigs of RAM, and that includes your system and the game. So let's go ahead and launch this game real quick, and we'll get that going, and we'll get involved in some gameplay. So it's going to load up here in just a second. It's going to load up in just a second, and my dog's back there talking to me. So again, it's called Shatterline. Very good looking, very clean. The graphics are fantastic. The environment, the aesthetics, the detail is very well done. And I'm highly impressed with this game for what it is. I've So far, I'm highly impressed with this game. Some of the stuff that's in the game. So let's just go over briefly some of the stuff that we see in the game. Starts out with the season pass. You can progress through the season pass free of charge. As a matter of fact, I've earned currency, so you can earn currency in the game. I am not sure what the total amount of currency that can be earned on the free side. Doesn't seem, maybe a couple hundred at this point, maybe just a couple hundred coins, just because it's an alpha. But I'm assuming that on the premium side, or when the game goes live, you'll be able to earn more points on the free side. But some of the stuff you can earn in game on the premium side is, of course, some really cool looking skins, random reward boxes, stickers, currency, cosmetics, emblems. These are called trinkets, but they're actually like emblems from Call of Duty that you can attach to your weapon. Again, cosmetic stuff, camo skins, more stickers. This is an item called a patch, and it's a device that attaches the Picatinny rail of your weapon to customize it. So kind of reminiscent of pistol grip camos from Call of Duty World War II. They did that. So that's so here's another one. Different ones you can add. Different paint for characters' faces, different uniforms. Again, another sticker, face, just all kinds of different stuff that you can add. Graphic effects, cosmetics. I don't know if they have any animated skins. There's gold, different things in gold. So that's the kind of stuff you can earn in game. There are daily and operative and weekly tasks. Season looks like the next season stops in 6 days, 13 hours, 27 minutes. I've earned a couple of things, and I'm level 4 right now, so I've actually had a chance to play the game a little bit just to get an idea what it's about. And it'll show you some of the stuff you can unlock and how you progress through it to complete all the tasks for the daily, weekly, and special to earn season XP. You can earn XP points as well towards rank. We'll briefly go over some of the operatives. First, let's show you the gameplay. So you have this is basically player versus environment. You dropped into a wide map. You have to complete objectives, grab objectives, perform tasks, and the difficulty increases as you progress from one objective to the next. And it really does get pretty intense. I mean, I've died several times. We actually had the extraction vehicle come in above us and try to pick us up, but we died before we got picked up. But so it was like a half failure. So even if you die, you get about half of your actual reward, so you still continue to progress in the game. And then the verses, again, you have Conquest, Escort, Demolition, TDM. What I learned, and I didn't do earlier, is if you don't want to play those, you just uncheck what you don't want to play, and then all you play is what's listed or what's checked. So you can choose all 4 and it will randomly rotate through. And each one of these, like for example, Conquest is 175 points or 15 minutes, 6 players versus 6v6, 12 players. And this is like hold hard points. Each hard point conquers is so you progressively hold the it's kind of like domination, maybe. Escort is escort a VIP from one point A to point B, and then you have to either defend or attack depending on what team you're on. Demolition, of course, is just basically plant the bomb, and you defend or attack the bomb points. You have a couple bomb points on the game, and your team is tasked with defending or attacking. And you win by defending and defusing, and you win by planting and blowing it up. So and then TDM, of course, is self-explanatory. 6v6, a limit of 80 points or 10 minutes time play, and the team with the most points wins type thing. All right, so that's that. Operatives, this is where it reminds me of Overwatch.
If you got a license.
This is where it reminds me of Overwatch. These characters, there's 8 different characters, and they all have unique abilities, unique special weapons, unique special talents. So this particular guy, Trooper Mongoose, is really just an infantry guy. He's got basic grenades, basic flashbangs. And he's got a 40 millimeter grenade launcher as a special weapon, but he uses any weapons that's in the inventory. And it looks like I've actually customized him, so let's do some customization. So when you customize him, you can change face features, you can change headgear, you can put a helmet on him, you can change it back to the way it was. You can modify face paint, upper body, lower body. Let's see, there's upper body. Gloves, taunts, poses, how they pose on the map. Their equipment is going to be the base equipment, which is tier 1. Tier 1 starts the game, and then as you progress, you unlock tier 2 and so on. So tier 1 has multiple weapons, standard pistol, smoke grenade, frag grenade, and his special weapon is a R40 40 millimeter grenade launcher. This is a charged weapon over time. You use it for a brief period, and then it has to take time to charge again. So it's not constant, and it takes a while to charge it up. So progression on this is going to be, unlocking additional grenades, increased duration, all these different things. So like maybe it's going to unlock additional special grenade, maybe increase the time of flashbang last, so there's progression for the equipment as well as the players, so, and abilities.
Do I know you? You look familiar.
So we'll go briefly through each one of these. So this is what he looks like at the beginning of the game. And then we'll pick another operative.
Pity the corrupted. Fight for the weak.
So this operative is a healer, field medic. She resuscitates and brings people back to life. And she has the ability to put something on the combat field that protects you, and so it's like a healing capacity. It's like this little device right here. But she can also be a combatant. She does use weapons. Yeah, so, and then we have a defender. She's a heavy weapon
You're
specialist.
fighting for your goddamn species.
She's a heavy weapon specialist, and she's got several different abilities. Then we've got the tactician.
I'll be the last thing they see.
And he's kind of a tactical weapons, pistol, tomahawk type weapon, grenades, so forth. Pretty cool looking graphics there. You can customize each one of these, and we'll get into
Exploit
that too.
every weakness. They will exploit yours.
Missão dada é missão cumprida.
So we have the next person is Brisa. She is an assassin sniper. Interesting. Yeah, so she's a sniper assassin. Then we have Pill.
Patch you up. No working furries.
This guy is kind of like a healer and a regenerator. He can regenerate your powers, increase your special weapon regeneration quicker, maybe replenish some of your equipment. So there's a little med droid that he carries around with him that gives you the healing abilities, and then he can recharge you and stuff like that. So this guy right here is unique.
Humanity is a gift, and I want mine back.
So this guy was infected, but not completely. So the premise of the game, I can start right here. The premise of the game is an alien species came to Earth, and they have this stuff called crystalline, and crystalline is a virus that infects humans and turns them into these creatures called glass heads, and they're half human, half alien. They look like glass. Different levels of abilities and stuff like that, kind of like Halo. You have different tiers of bad guys and bosses and stuff like that. So that's where the Halo aspect of it comes in. So the premise is that there are humans on Earth that actually are immune to this particular disease, and these are the ones that are the enemy force, or the force trying to deter the enemy and repel them off of Earth. This guy was infected, but apparently only half his body, so he's half human, half glass head, crystalline virus type thing. So I'll show you in just a second. Here, watch this. So like half his body here is normal, the other half is one of those creatures. So he has some unique abilities.
How about a little prick? Too bad. You got the big one.
So
No clowning around here. All business.
So this guy's named Ram, and he has the ability to horizontally and vertically charge an object, destroy it, bash it, barriers, stuff like that. He can break through. He can break through barriers, stuff like that. So that's his ability.
Make it.
Let's go back here.
I don't stop until they do.
So again, customizing equipment. He's got smoke grenade, frag grenade, 40 millimeter gun. This person has.
The world is ill, and I am here to heal it.
This person has standard weapons, med kit, a drone pincher, a tag-along combat drone that follows the owner and attacks enemies, and a healing station that can be deployed, and it reduces damage, incoming damage by 20% if you're in the affected area. So it's like a safe zone for you to stand in. That's pretty cool. This person here has.
Should have stayed home if you want it easy.
This person has called a wall grenade. Creates a time limit barrier on a specific point. So I guess you throw it and it puts up a barrier in front of you, and you can use it as protection. Crystalline grenade and a 6-barrel heavy machine gun. It's like a Gatling gun. It's 5.56 millimeter. Looks like 5.56. This person has.
I'll be the last thing they see.
This person has, again, he has a mini wall grenade, a remote mine which he can plant and detonate, a wireless detonator, and then the high-speed revolver that's pretty deadly there, leaves a trace of deadly energy along the path. This person has.
Let's play hide and seek. I hide and I seek.
This person has the ability to cloak themselves, tactical cloak available. Then they've got a mine available that they can use. Then they have a special ability which is a crystalline rifle. Again, it's charged and it's over a short period of time. So looks like their cloaking ability, bullets, additional mine features, stuff like that.
When I
Got a special treatment for you, mate, if you know what I mean.
And this guy here, he's got a med drone that he takes with him that he can help heal people. Some kind of stasis field that temporarily prevents enemies from using special abilities. And this crystalline shotgun is also a charged ability over time. And then increased duration, looks like a little power, increased bullets, drone features, stuff like that. So let's go to this last one here.
Torn in two, I fight as one.
So they got a lot of different slogans, a lot of different sayings. So it's not boring. It's always different. Something's changing all the time. This one has a spy drone, a swarm grenade, which is basically a swarm of transformed insects, maybe like nanotechnology or something that they throw at something. Crystalline injection, a dose of red salt, which causes rapid growth of spikes out of the body and grants armor. So this basically acts like armor on the body for this particular character. And it looks like it increases the charge ability. The spy drone, more charge ability on the weapon, maybe additional bullets, something like that.
You know you want to ride with Ram.
This guy's name is Exo Ram. And his equipment includes a gravity strike, gravitational wave that knocks enemies back. So I'm wondering if he has a kind of like Black Ops 3, the character that came down and he threw it on the ground and everybody just kind of scattered. I don't know if he's like that, but something like that, I'm assuming. Then, of course, an axe that he can throw, and then a jetpack allows them to lunge in a specific spot, dealing massive areas so they can use it to bulldoze something. Progression on this is going to be probably, looks like increased, I don't know, something with the tomahawk here, improvements in the tomahawk, increased strength in ramming or slamming ability, stuff like that. So
Less words, more action.
that's right. And so now we're going to go to Armory real quick, and we're going to look at that. So Armory has 5 tiers. At least that's what I'm seeing right now, is 5 tiers. Tier one was unlocked by default with the game. So you have the XM27, which is an AR, 30-round magazine. It's got decent range, rounds per minute, accuracy, stability, and damage. Next up, you've got the G5 Earl. And I'll tell you why this is actually, in my mind, the G19, but they just didn't want to call it, or the Glock G19, because they don't want to pay royalties to, name and likeness for that purpose. So then we've got a shotgun, which is just basically like a Remington 870, but this one's called a Burlington Gunslinger, but it's basically an 870 Express. Then you've got an SMG. Kind of looks like the Vesper in Black Ops 3. So there's even some hint of Call of Duty in some respects in the game. So what's striking to me is this one's got 24 rounds, 2.2 second reload time, has higher damage, rounds per minute, accuracy, stability, and range than an AR. The AR has 30 rounds, longer reload time, and reduced everything else compared to this weapon. Now, I'm not saying that every weapon in the SMG category is the same, but I don't know. I really don't know. Let's look at these and see what we got here. So we got the Zenith, or power, less accuracy. We got a pistol, Magnum. Then you've got a semi-auto shotgun. Then you've got this looks like an MP5. Cinetech M5. It's MP5. Then you've got looks like an intervention type rifle, but it's semi-automatic. Then you've got a FAMAS, basically. A3 Pilum. It's a bullpup weapon. Then you've got a funky double-barrel shotgun pistol. That's cool looking. Then you've got an M2 Tactical SAS. See, this is a shotgun. So it's a looks like a burst fire multi-round shotgun. Then you've got the Vector, basically called the fire spray, 2 second. This one's got reduced damage and stuff, so reduced range, reduced accuracy. This is a bolt action rifle, classic sniper rifle. Then we've got XM40, which is pretty decent range and accuracy and stability. Then we've got Desert Eagle 45. That's what it looks like to me. Then you've got a Black Falcon, which is a shotgun. I think I've used it in one of the maps. Then the Centurion I've used. It's pretty decent. And then here's another sniper rifle. This is a burst weapon sniper rifle. Then you've got another AR. It's a little bit more advanced. The Goddess. Another pistol. Highest base damage among sidearms. Then you've got a Brute semi-automatic shotgun. P90. There it is, P90. Everybody makes the P90, put it in the game. And then you've got another sniper rifle, which is armor piercing with devastating power. I didn't say whether it's bolt action or semi. Don't know for sure. You can go to shooting range. We'll go check that out real quick. You can go to shooting range and practice each one of these weapons and check out the sight picture of the weapon. And shoot at, you know, non-moving targets.
Bullseye.
Yeah, so I've noticed in the game that headshot multiplier is actually a thing when you're playing versus AI, and it might be the same thing.
Gorgeous!
And the closer you get, of course, is one-shot kill. So there is a limited range on
Bullseye.
shot. You can practice versus moving targets.
90.
You can also, I don't know how to melee yet. I gotta figure that out. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was cool.
Taking that.
Out of my way!
Oh, how about that? See? And then
You will catch!
so you can test each one of their abilities in the game. So let's leave. We'll get out of there anyway. No, I don't want to leave the game. I just wanted to leave that. So we're back. So that was the armory that you could go to and test the weapons shooting range. So crafting, you can earn these blueprints as you progress through the game. Once you get 700 blueprints, you can unlock random modifications for a weapon. So you obtain blueprints by completing tasks and expeditions. That's how you do that. So you can craft a random mod. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. We're going to craft a mod. And that is a modded weapon. How cool is that? So you can get a modded weapon. Let's go to the store real quick. So the store includes a currency system, or you can buy premium content, premium packs, premium gear. You can support the Frag Lab or whatever. Special weapons. Looks like maybe some animated weapons. Stuff like that. Then the premium currency breaks down like this. For 1,000 coins, it gets $10 US. For 3,000 coins, it's $25 US. For 5,000 coins, it's $40 US. And for 10,000 coins, it's $75 US. Okay, so that's the breakdown there. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and play player versus environment, player versus AI, and then we're going to play a match of player versus player. Let's just see what it looks like. Check it out. Watch this briefing real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're in the mood for some side work. It's no secret that we at CPL are interested in technological advancements granted by the crystalline. For our research, we require certain resources from the impact zones. These resources are rare and not easy to obtain. That's why we need your help. Here's how it works. You extract the goodies for us, and we turn them into cool new pieces of crystalline tech. You do your job well, and everyone wins. Happy hunting, folks. I'll be in touch.
All right, so we're going to run into a match real quick, and the expedition mode maps change from match to match. They're not the same. There's a rotation of a few that rotate, and you play, like I said, 3 live players. Up here on the right where the icons are, you can add your actual friends if you want to add friends to play the game. So if you die and you don't finish the objective, you get about half the reward. If you complete the objective, you get the full reward, the full blueprints, the full credits, whatever, towards the game. It takes a few seconds to load in, and you can choose to start right away, or you can wait until your team builds in. So if you pick a character, whatever character you pick, it can only be picked once within the group. So that person that character's locked out, and everybody else has to pick from the remainder of the characters. See, like this one's locked out, so whatever they pick has to be between us. Can't have duplicate characters on the map in player versus environment, and also player versus player. They have to be standalone characters, unique. Once you grab someone, you can actually just push right in and go into the match.
All right, folks. This impact zone has been expanding rapidly over the last few months. Unsurprisingly, it's getting a lot of strafer attention. Now, the strafers may act like a crazy cult, but you gotta give them credit. They are methodical. Their tech and data will surely come in handy for both CPL and Shellguard. So aside from the crystalline research, I encourage you to drop by Strafer Operations and grab as many trophies from them as possible. I'll tell you what to look for when you get there. Good hunting.
So you got to stay within the zone of the map, or you can...
Okay, team. Follow the nav points and look for retrievable samples. Some of them may be taken by force, but others will require a more strategic approach.
So you got to... So as you look at the bottom there, you see your special weapon. It takes time for it to charge. It's progression over the map. It'll take time for it to charge up.
Shellguard, we've got a missing supply bin on radar. Check the surroundings if you feel like it.
Headshot multiplier is a thing.
Mongoose on the loose!
Ammunition is found on the ground at random. You just have to be lucky enough to find some. Like right there.
One glass head at a time!
Ammunition. And then you can get some more stuff out of a drop.
Into chips!
Okay. Okay. I didn't know they... Alright, being revived. I died!
Aha!
Alright, so we can get this over.
Don't go to
Nice.
sleep, bitch!
See, some of this is totally different than what I'm used to seeing, so... no.
Sniper engaging.
I don't know where else. Are we supposed to go back this way now? I don't even know. I don't even know where we're supposed to go. I think it's this way and around the corner. I don't know. So one thing is the maps are kind of vague in some respects, but overall it's not a bad thing, I guess. It's just you just have to pay attention to the indicators. The oh crap.
I'm throwing a smoke. What a lovely day.
So I picked up an AR.
God damn it. Tag.
So, like I said, as you progress, they get more difficult. This is a new area. I've never seen this area before.
Damn it. Empty clip. Look out.
One of the missing supply drops should be nearby. Scour the area, team.
It's a tank of some kind. He didn't run very fast, did he? Alright, so we're gonna get up here.
Reloading!
Okay, team, let's do one for Shell Guard. I'm dropping a BSL-4 container. I need you to fill it with samples of shard skin material. The task is simple enough. Kill a shard skin, pick up a sample, and put it in the container. Repeat until the crate is full. Sample on the field.
Mongoose on the loose.
Contamination intensifies. Watch out.
Oh, they got behind me. They're gonna get intense, and this is like the final deal right here. You gotta.
Sample on radar.
Damn, I
Viable sample detected.
What a lovely day. Try it, stop.
Sample on radar.
Got him.
Sample on the field.
Oh, I got killed again. So yeah, it's pretty tough, man.
Go get him, pup.
These guys are gonna.
Sample on radar.
It won't hurt. Mongoose on the loose.
Viable sample detected. Dispatching the shuttle. Stand by.
I'm throwing a smoke.
Nice work, people. This will keep the R&D busy for a while. Thank you.
Oh, sample successfully extracted, but did we get extracted? Alright, so let's go get this other dude. Come on.
Everything's gonna be great. Because I'm here.
Oh, I actually got through it. Wow.
Let's get you back in the fight.
Look, team. Some of the supply drops that we delivered earlier appear to be missing from their original landing
Well, I guess
spot.
once you finish
Nothing
the
uncommon.
objective, you can
These bins
extract
take
or
fall
you
damage
can
all the time.
go on
If
to
the
next
peripheral
mission.
recognition is busted, the strafers can loot them pretty easily.
Well, then my guess is they're moving the ones they can't loot. Keep an eye out for hidden supply bins, team. They may still hold some goodies.
In your face. Here, catch.
Alright, we're gonna keep going, I guess. Interesting.
Missing supply bin signature detected. Look around if you're in the mood. You found the missing bin. Grab the goodies. Contamination percentage is climbing.
Try to dodge.
Ah, that was pretty cool. Oh, hell. Let's try it. Let's try it. New weapon. What's over here?
Good.
Whoa!
seen you take more than that.
Reload. Right, scummy cowards.
I need some ammo though. Where's the ammo at? See, that's the bad thing about this is the ammo drops are like very, very infrequent.
You don't need that leg, bro. Shit! Fire in the hole! Gotta reload! This! Head up!
Manhunt on the field.
No cover! Coming up!
So it's pretty intense, huh? Oh, here we go. XM40. Oh, that's an M4. That's an M4. I bet this weapon's beast, man. This game looks fantastic. For being
This one really gives me
an
chills.
alpha, this game
What you're looking at is a
has lot
transmutator.
going
These
for it.
bitches turn weaklings into killing machines. If a runner gets in, they come out stronger. The whole process is controlled by a neural core. There it is, on top of the breeding ground. Your main objective is to disable the core. But before it turns vulnerable, you've got to deal with the runners.
What a lovely day!
Death ray, incoming. Move your asses if you want to live. The core is recharging. Nuke it.
Look out!
Whoa! I got killed.
Get going, mate.
Gotta reload!
Launching med bot.
Dead meat!
What? That dude vanished and came back. What?
Don't worry, guys. The transmutator gives more than it takes. It won't run forever. Run!
Don't skin at range! Throw the smoke! I'm hit!
What the heck, dude? I got killed like 8,000 times here.
off one task. It's something, but honestly, I expected better.
Alright, so the entire team is eliminated. So, game over. So that was the player versus environment. Pretty intense. Pretty fun. A lot to do. A lot to accomplish. And it does get progressively harder as you go. And you unlock things towards, you know, your season progression. Pretty amazing. Alright. In our next video, we're going to go over the player versus player environment. That's what we're going to do.